and welcome to my video on this model I've made. So this is the Tie Interceptor made from the 75300 Tie Fighter. And it is a model that requires minimal extra pieces. I think there's only, say, 12 maybe. Not entirely sure about that. But anyway, if you do enjoy, please subscribe because I'll be doing more of these in the future. So I will now go into all the modifications you'll need to make. For this modification, you'll need 4 of these pieces and you'll need 4 of these 2 hinges. I will link a Google Docs in the description with the pieces and their number on the Lego website and their price. So if you do want to order them, that is something you're able to do. I will now get on to the rest of the modifications. First thing you'll need to do is remove and completely take apart the wings. That is something very important for the rest of the modification. So the first part is the part that I would advise strongly not doing. If you have 4 1x1 grey studs, then I would advise you use them instead. But if you don't, then you'll have to remove this corner and take the studs from that. And once you've done that, you're left with these pieces. So you can just take these couple pieces and put them off to the side because you'll need them later. And just put these back together like that. And then put that on there like so. I just put them on forward facing because I think it just looks slightly nicer and it can be slightly fidgety. I would advise keeping the cockpit open and also before that just removing your spring-loaded shooters so then you don't suddenly fire them off. The next one is the harder part to do. So basically you're going to have to remove the bottom half of the set. Well, the cockpit anyway. So just remove these 2 pieces because they hold the bottom part on kind of. So once you have that done, you just kind of try to grab it and pull it off. Can be mildly hard to do and this is quite likely to come off, but it's kind of, that part's really easy to put back on. And mine fell apart because, yeah, it's kind of mildly unlikely to do that. It happened once, but whenever I did this before, it didn't. And then you can just remove that, and that is where you get your part. So there's one there, so you have to take this off, remove that, and then take the stud. Then just take a black stud because you will just, at the very start of this, you should have disassembled the wings. So then you just put that on top of the grey stud and then just put this part back together again, like so, and do that for both sides. So once you've got that attached on, you can just stick it back on your vehicle, and it's basically, you'll need to put the side triangular pieces back on again. But that's all you need to do with the cockpit for the most of the rest of the modification. So you can just set that off to the side. And now we'll move on to the wings. So next part you'll need this plate. And this is the part you'll need to do twice. So to attach to it, you need to attach this plate as well. And that is just to make the middle part of the wings. And then one of these goes there. And then on the underneath this with a couple of the firing ends, so then that attaches like that. Then you'll need to attach this part on so. I will put it there. This is mainly just for detail. Then on the back, so this is going to be the part that will attach it to the wing, and this is where you will need a couple extra pieces. And so you will need to make something like this. So you have a couple hinges, couple studs. One of the 2 by with a 1 dot, then 2 of these curved pieces, and then attach. So on the back, attach this piece there, and then place this on like so. It doesn't matter which way around the black part goes. You can put it on the front or the back, and then you have this thing with these ball hinges. You need to attach that just a couple blocks back, like so. And this is the middle part of the wing, so that would be where you'd attach that to there. like so, and then build 2 of those, and that is that part of the wing done. The next part is the hardest part, and so you'll need to make this. So this is just one of those longer strips, and then you have a few of the tiles, so this will be like the main part of your wing. And then on the back you'll need to place one of these pieces there, so that is like your first, like your main structure. Then next take one of these pieces with one of those like studs on the front and attach that there. Attach this part there like so, so that's that part securely on, and then make this small thing, and that will go behind that like so. And next part you'll need to attach is this like beam, so you will, which goes on there, and that is first part of your wing done. I'll go on to the next part now. So on top of that you need to place this there, and that is that attached on like so. And so that's the front part of your wing done. This is like a harder part of it. You have to attach this, which is a few things together, on to this like so, and then that part might pop off, but you see the bottom corner of the triangle, attach it to the black thing. It's kind of hard to show because like it's all in black, it's kind of hard to see, and that angle kind of shows it better. So that is another part of your wing done. So when you're at this point, and I think this was slightly disconnected because I made a mistake, but I'll just fix that. So you'll need to remove this part, which I have done, and attach this flat part, and that's the top, and then you can reattach this part there. I'm trying to angle it so like the camera can see, because it's all black, so the camera's not brilliantly picking it up. And then to attach the back you have this triangle, and it has a few like bits on it, and then you have another triangle underneath, and it does there. This is like the only hole in the model, and it's tiny, and you would need to angle them because they do move about a bit. And attach that on to the back of your model, so that goes on there like so. And then your last, so this is just for a bit of extra security, and the way you do this is just this beam. So you've got, with this underneath, it's got the 1x6, then the like 1x2, and then the 1x8, and on top you have your 1x6, a 1x8, and a 1x2, and then you've got these clips. It doesn't matter which way the clips go, and then that just attaches on like so. And then for the back part you'll need to do this. This is also an extra piece, this 1x6 underneath, and that goes on like so. It needs to be one thing further back, and that's where your extra stud comes in, which you'll remove from the vehicle earlier, goes on there. And you'll need to do this wing part twice, and then mirror it to make the full thing, and then I'll show you how to attach them. Once you've done all that, you'll need to attach this part on to the back of your model. This is going to be to help hold it on. So put that on like so, and that is your wing done. So a bit of advice is, so because 2 of these are going to be going upside down, if you like switch around these hinges, some of them will be like weaker and stronger than others. So just try to put your 2 stronger ones on the underside, so then your model does stay better together. So now to attaching the wings, I would advise attaching the top ones on first, because they're slightly easier to do. So just attach it like that. You need to make sure it lines up so that like the backs of them are both at the same spot, and then attach that like on so, and then attach your other hinge, and that is one wing attached. Do that for all 4 of them, and that is the model done.